Are you ready to chatter your face off?
Am I? We'll see.
Hi, my name is Sarah.
Hello, my name is Emma.
Welcome back to Ctrl+Alt+Jelly.
And today we'll be doing something a bit different.
Yeah. So, Emma, you would call yourself a K-drama fan, right?
Yeah. I've always loved watching movies and television.
Mm-hmm.
And then I discovered K-pop. And then I was very, very reluctant to start watching K-dramas for some reason. I don't know why. I just was. And so I finally watched one. And then I haven't been able to stop since. So I managed to pick out 20. We're going to tier them up.
It's mainly going to be you ranking them too, because I
Yes.
have not seen all of them.
You have seen like 5.5.
Yeah. So I can help a little bit, but I think I'm going to leave it mainly up to you. And then if you put it somewhere and I'm like, really? Really? You did that. People want another part. We do have some more dramas that we can do. I've got the list on my phone, so if I'm looking at, so that it's in a random order. Ready?
Yes.
Number 1. The first one you're going to talk about, Rookie Historian. Guheran.
Okay.
So where would you put that one?
Rookie Historian. It was real. I liked it. It had a good story. To me, the ending is always the most important part. I judge an entire series based on the ending. So I'm going to make it okie dokie.
Okay, so it's just middle of the road.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Number 2, Lovers of the Red Sky.
Oof. Okay.
Oof.
I thoroughly enjoyed this. I thought it had a good story. It had good acting. I loved the imagery of it. It's one that I often think about. So it's going to be in the top 2.
Ooh.
I'm going to put it in the bottom diggity.
Yo! First one in Bomb Diggity.
Yeah.
So all the ones that you're going to put at the top, basically, I'm going to need to get on watching them. Huh.
Okay. I just loved it.
Number 3, Horang, the Poet Warrior Youth.
I'm so sorry. Okay, this is one of the earlier shows I watched. I watched it mainly because of V. I didn't love it. When I wanted to be listening to it, the music was too loud, the soundtrack.
Mm.
And I don't know, it didn't have great direction.
Mm.
Didn't have a great storyline to it. I mean, the idea I liked. The execution wasn't my favorite. So what do you think about it?
I think where I would put it in the middle.
Mm?
Yeah. I remember, it's been a bit since I've watched it. I think I would need to rewatch it. But I remember having quite a bit of fun with that show. And I think that's always kind of a good thing if you're like enjoying it along the way.
Mm. Let's be completely clear about this. I do not hate the show. I just have to rank it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, this is no hate at all.
Among these, I would rank this at meh.
Wow.
My deepest
Crowd
condolences,
boo!
but there are shows on here that I think deserve higher rankings.
Okay. I'm not salty. Next one, Tale of the Nine-Tailed. I know you talk passionately about this one on a daily basis.
Okay, so I just love it. I love the characters. They're very well written. I love the storyline. I love everything about it because every character I'm given something else. You know, there's one character that I really wasn't sure if I liked. And then the next minute, I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
What just happened? I'm really not sure. And you're one of my favorites.
So it's a bit unpredictable?
It's very unpredictable.
Cool.
I mean, the antagonist, He's a great actor. So he played that role very well. So I am going to put it in the bomb diggity.
Whoa.
Yes.
Come in hard, bomb diggity. Now you can talk about River Where the Moon Rises. You would say you're very into your historical ones, right?
I tend towards watching shows that are historical, and if they're more present day, I tend towards some more sci-fi.
Fantasy ones?
Yes. Although there are a few non-fantasy ones in here.
Right. Well, you gotta watch different ones to know what you like.
Doesn't mean I don't like them, it's just... Okay, so River Where the Moon Rises. I loved the story. I really enjoyed it. The acting direction wasn't my favorite, although I really loved the characters. Actually, I think I'm going to put it okie dokie.
Okie dokie then.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Your response kind of sounded like a middle of the road. Flower Crew, Joseon Marriage Agency. Now, I watched like 3 episodes of this show. Not my cup of tea. So, I would put it in meh, I think. I think if I'm going to watch a historical one, I like the more serious ones, I guess.
Interesting.
I think the funny suits more modern day ones better. If you're going to do that. Like, okay, yes, you can do it. It hits for some people, but for me.
I liked how lighthearted it was.
Yeah. And mind you, I didn't even finish it, so it could have like a spectacular ending.
Oh boy. Okay, based on the ending, I think I'm going to put it at
That's fair.
I mean, I thought the ending was good. It wasn't totally memorable to me.
Next, Strong Girl, Do Bong Soon. Now, I hear about this one all the time.
It was so cute.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed all of the characters. They all brought their own charms to the table. I loved how they played on each other very well. So I'm going to put them pretty darn fire.
Yeah. It's okay to not be okay.
Okay, I'm just going to start with putting it at the top in bomb diggity. It is because I loved the imagery. I loved the characters. I loved everything about it. I loved how there was aspects of imagination in it. And I thought that was so creative the way they did it. And I love how it had parts that was, serious, and then parts that were more fun and lighthearted. I noticed that there were a lot of people that really identified with certain characters on the show, and they felt more at peace with themselves.
Yeah.
So that's why I really like the show. It's a show that can make people feel okay.
Yeah, I think it's a really impactful one. I watched that one. I think that was the first one I watched like all the way through. So that's saying something, because sometimes I watch stuff and I stop.
She's not good at watching.
No. So I would agree. I think I would put that at the top. I really like the brothers' dynamic. I think that made the show so adorable.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, that's a good show. Business Proposal. I hear about this one a lot too. Never seen it though.
To me, honestly, it wasn't totally memorable. I remember wanting to keep on watching it, and I remember certain parts of it, but because I cannot fully remember the entire story of it, although I do, it's so complicated in my head right now.
You got a lot of thoughts going on.
Yes. Okay, so I remember I really liked it. I remember certain parts of the storyline. I don't necessarily remember how it all came together at the end. So on the basis of me not being able to fully absorb everything that they put down, I am going to put it in the even though I know I thought it was good.
It seems like that one could use a rewatch for you.
Yes, I agree.
You can suss out your real feelings.
Yes.
The King's Affection.
Ooh, I kind of have a soft spot for this show because it was one of the first ones I've watched, first K-dramas. I thought it had a great concept. It was different in a way that I didn't expect at first. I'm gonna put it in Pretty Darn Fire.
Nice.
Yes.
Now you've got Alchemy of Souls.
Okay.
Seems like you got some thoughts about this
I
one.
do have thoughts about this.
Some thoughts.
So when I first watched this show, it gave me a different feeling from other shows I've watched. I thought it had a good storyline. I loved the character dynamics. It got a little weird between season 1 and season 2. That's all I'll say about it. I thought that it was just a little odd, and it kind of threw me off, even though season 1 and season 2 were good separately.
So, kind of like 2 different series?
Yes, kind of.
Hmm.
Well.
Like it's the same universe, but different feel?
It had a different vibe between season 1 and season 2. I'm gonna put Okie Dokie.
Nice. My ID is Gangnam Beauty. Cha.
Well,
well.
so
Sounded so southern.
this show, I'm trying to wrap my thoughts around this.
Da da da. No, I can't.
It was good. I'll say that. The story floated along very well.
Yeah.
To me, it was just a bit slow. I tend towards not watching present day shows, and this is one of the shows that was present day, but it was good. It just wasn't my vibe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this at
Okay. Melting Me Softly.
Oh, that show, it was so sweet. I love the actors. They worked very, very well. I loved their concept. I loved how they showed what was supposed to happen. How they felt. They're just great. They're great actors. I'm going to put them as Pretty Darn Fire.
Pretty Darn Fire, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Love Struck in the City.
This was a certainly unique show.
I see what you mean by the present day ones, because I feel like sometimes those feel a bit slow for me.
Yeah. See, the problem with when I watch a show, I want to escape reality.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be watching something that could be happening to somebody next door.
Yeah.
Even though I thought the show had a very unique concept. It had very unique camera direction. I thought it was a good idea overall. I could not fully immerse myself in it. And I found myself often pausing and going to watch something else and then coming back.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to put this at meh.
That makes sense. My Country, the New Age. What a show. I've seen this one.
Let's just start.
You recommend this one to everyone,
Yes.
I feel like.
Actually, every person that I've recommended it to have watched it, and every person who's watched it have loved it.
Yeah, it's so good.
I love. Please watch this. Watch it all the way to the. I love the end. I love it.
It really. Wow. It hits
unexpected.
you. Yeah.
Like,
but
for real.
it's really fitting to wrap it up.
It's unexpected, but it fits the story so well
Yeah.
that I couldn't expect another ending.
And one of my least favorite things with shows is when they don't provide closure. And that show provides
It was
closure.
perfect.
Yeah. So.
If a show doesn't provide me good closure at the end, what's the point? I watched all the way to the end to find the end.
It's so unsatisfying. I hate that. We're going to come up on a show where... that show bothers me. Anything else? What a show. Just...
Yeah, I love the acting.
Yeah.
I love the story.
Oh, something I love about that one too is like I feel like some shows it takes a little bit to kind of get you into it, but that one it's automatic.
Yes.
You're in it.
It pulls
from
you
the beginning.
in, and you don't know how to get out.
Yeah.
I find myself often, going back and going like, hey, how are you?
Mm-hmm. To the show?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Okay. Wow, speak of it. Snap and Spark. First off, I can never remember that title.
Okay, was it
Shot and Snap?
Spark
and Snap
Spark and
snapping and... That's difficult
Shot?
for whatever reason. We mainly watched it for Very, Very Kongman.
Yes. That guy right there.
Got some thoughts about that show.
Yeah.
I loved the characters a lot, I would say. Confusion the entire time. Because they'd closed up, no storyline, basically, I feel like. That's a show where, contrast it with My Country, I did not feel satisfied at all at the end.
It was like, okay, next.
But the characters, good.
I love the characters. They were very good.
Yeah.
Although I saw people criticizing the antagonist because she didn't really seem like the bad guy.
But I think that's...
But
I think that kind of lends to the show a little bit, because you don't really...
And I think, it's kind of realistic in the way that
Right.
the bad guys don't always act like the bad guys.
Right. They're not always some big menacing
Yeah.
person. Sometimes they can just do little things here and there that you're kind of like, I don't know about that. There was a lot of squealing and crying over Kongman.
Yeah.
And
then,
what's his name? He's in Ghost 9. Adorable.
he's so
You want to
cute.
protect him so bad, Jinu. I think he might be the best character. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were looking forward to their scenes the most, I would say. But yeah, the character is good, but no closure.
So, it's going to go in meh.
Yeah.
I feel like you can agree with that.
Yeah, I think so. It'd be meh or eh. But I think meh. Just because, wow. Next one. Tomorrow. I'm in the midst of watching this one.
Okay. What's your thoughts?
I am really enjoying it. I like the fantasy ones, I guess, a lot. And, but I gotta say, I had to take a break. I'm taking a break from it because the last episode made me cry so hard. This show really gets ya. Dang, man. But it's really good. I really like it. I think I would put it pretty darn fire, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I would too.
Yeah.
The characters. Rowan is so good.
Yeah, his character is amazing.
He's honestly one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
I think he portrays his characters very well.
I feel like he really hones the role.
Yes.
Even though this is the only drama I've seen with him. But what a dude. I think the concept is super cool too.
Yeah, I actually really liked it.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Mystic Pop-Up Bar.
Oof.
What a title.
Yes, it was quite a title. There really isn't a whole lot to say about it, other than that I thought it was a very easy watch. It was certainly unique. I just don't remember being totally amazed by it. So,
Fair enough.
I am going to put it in meh.
Fair enough. Second to last, The Uncanny Counter.
Yeah! Okay.
I love this show. It's my favorite K-drama. No doubt.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's really... Oh! I love it so much. I just love the idea of it. And I love the characters so much. Moon, best boy. And, yeah, that's in bomb diggity for me. And, I can't even remember. Season 1 better? I don't know. I feel like both the seasons are pretty good.
They were very different.
They're different from each other, but I liked them both.
I have slight pride that I told you to watch it.
I'll give you that one.
Slight pride.
Good job. See, if you got the sweetheart as the main character, it's hard not to like the show, I feel like.
Actually, I feel like the show's with the sweetheart
Yeah.
as the main character.
Yeah. And something I love about it so much too is that it doesn't have a big focus on romance.
Yes.
So if you're not really always into watching that, because sometimes I feel like the romance dramas drag on a little bit. But this one, I like how fast-paced it is all the time, and
It has a lot of heart.
Yeah.
I love how it focuses on friendship.
Yeah, and like family dynamics. It's really adorable. I want to watch it again.
I really love how they leaned on each other. They worked as a team, and if somebody was pulling away, the others pushed them back.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna put it in the bomb diggity.
Good job. I would have probably rioted a bit if you didn't.
You're gonna slap me.
Yep. Okay. Last is Destined with You.
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun to watch. I thought it was unique. There isn't a whole lot to say about it. I thought it was very, very interesting. I don't know.
I haven't seen that one. It's got Ramon in it though, right?
Yeah.
So,
I think I'm gonna put it with Okie Dokie. Like, keep in mind, I actually really like these shows.
yeah. That's why you don't have like a, oh my goodness, this is absolute trash category because...
Well, I do have a few shows that would be in it.
But none of these.
None of these, yeah.
Are you satisfied with it? Are you going to shift any of them around?
I have to be okay with it.
Yeah. Here's a question for you. Are you able to rank your bomb diggity category? Like, which one is your all-time favorite?
I
don't know.
I genuinely do not know.
If you could only pick one, like, the rest of the K-dramas are banned for the rest of your life, and you could only have one in your library to watch.
What are you doing to me?
Are you going to pick? Because it's always one that you feel like you can go back to and enjoy. That's how I would do it. Uncanny Counter is the correct answer. No, I'm joking. Pick what you want.
I love them for all different reasons.
Yeah, but I'm talking if you only one.
I think I will go with Tale of the Nine-Tailed.
Wow.
Mainly because I'm not completely finished with it.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one.
I'm on season 2. I love the characters.
Yeah. I
love the acting. I think it's so sweet. You're gonna cry your eyeballs out, and you won't stop.
So, yay! Good job. You didn't ramble that much either.
I didn't think I would.
I thought you would. K-dramas.
I love K-dramas.
Which one would you recommend to people to watch?
All in the vicinity. It totally depends on the person. Somebody says, oh, I like this type of show. I'd be like, oh, watch this.
Like, I think you've got, at least from the ones I've seen, you got a pretty big variety.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it would be kind of hard to recommend just one. If you want to see another one of these, let us know. If not, then okay. Emma won't talk about K-dramas anymore.
It's okay, I guess.
She'll just cry. So, if you have any K-drama recommendations, let us know. Thanks for watching this video.
If you like this video, please like it. And subscribe.
And comment if you agreed with her ranking or not. If you've seen some of these shows. Or if you've only seen a few, let us know what your favorites are. I like reading other people's thoughts and opinions. Just no hate, please.
Yes.
We weren't being hateful.
Sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive.
She doesn't hate any of these shows.
No, I don't.
Just some are better than others.
It's my personal preferences.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yep.
Bye.
Not my problem. That's okay. 사랑해요.